Hey y'all, it's Michelle from Monkey's Creations, Mrs. Monkey. What's everybody up to today? Trying to get in here. So say hey when you come in. Let me know where you're from. We are gonna make a nautical sunflower. Plus, I'm also gonna do a comparison between the Unique in the Creek flower board and doing the a flower on a metal frame. So we're gonna, hey y'all. So we're gonna educate just a little bit, but if I can get my computer up, or not educate, just kind of compare. Hello. You've been organizing today? I've been cutting butterfly bodies all morning, out in the sun, enjoying the sunshine. Hello, y'all. Thanks for joining. And I don't know what my laptop's doing. Hey. It's Friday, y'all. Should I do the Friday dance? Should I do the Friday dance? It's Friday. No dance? All right, I don't know what's going on here, but we're not coming up on the laptop. So I will get started and still try to bring all this up. So we are using a 100% recycled plastic board from Unique in the Creek. Now, I've had a lot of people ask about ordering boards from me that already have the holes. So, y'all, all you new people, if you haven't seen these boards, hey, these flower boards already come pre-cut and pre-drilled from Unique in the Creek, Amazon, Trendy Tree, and Craft Outlet, okay? Now, I do modify my board sometimes, so the butterfly board is modified, okay? So if you're ordering a board and all you say is, I want a board with holes in it, I'm gonna assume you want the butterfly board, okay? Because these already come just like this without the zip ties, okay? So this is the large flower board, and this is what we're going to be using on our nautical sunflower today. Absolutely, smarter, not harder. So I've also got the wire frame. Now this is obviously a little large, but I can show y'all. Has anybody ever made a flower using a wire frame? Thumbs up if you've made a flower using a wire frame. Okay, so who has not made a flower on the wire frame? Hearts if you have not made a flower on the wire frame. Because I'm gonna do this flower on the Unique in the Creek board, but I'm also going to show you how to set up a wire frame. I'm gonna show you how much longer it takes, how much harder it is, how much more material. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, obviously, because we can't be here all day. But I am gonna show you the basics of a wire framed flower, okay? But our flower today is gonna be on the Unique in the Creek flower board. Absolutely. So right now, we're going to be using, this is fabric mesh. So I've got the blue and I've already got it pre-cut. It's 10 inches by 10 inches. I also have the blue and cream, and that's gonna be our accent color. So this is fabric mesh as well. Okay, so if you have, I'm still trying to get my laptop up, but if you have any questions along the way, just ask me and I'll answer anything, okay? So right now I've already started. This is the center. See, I said it right because I was practicing in my head. This is the center. We're going to be making headbands. Awesome, I need some headbands. So this is the center, and I'm just using the braided rope. So I've already started because y'all didn't want to sit here and watch me do this. But I will end it with you, and I'll show you how I'm doing that. So I will bring y'all down and we will get started. As I'm still trying to get my laptop up and going. All right. Made a couple before I found Lori and Nick in the creek. Never look back. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So bringing y'all down. And this is the center. So all I'm going to do is because this rope is heavy, I do kind of secure it with these floral pins that you can get from, I think I got these at Hobby Lobby. It's like a whole bag for like $2 or $3, and they last forever. I think I've been using the same bag for a year. But these will go just as an added security, kind of down in between, if y'all can kind of see that. So I kind of anchor them in between the rope and the styrofoam ball, okay? So I will show you, we will get this finished up real quick. So I'm just gonna take a bead of hot glue. And just kind of keep wrapping it around. Make sure it gets really close so that you don't have any gaps. You can paint your ball if you want. And then every so often, I'll just take this and kind of take it, if you can see that, I'm kind of taking it in the rope just a little bit, and then the styrofoam ball, and you do have to kind of work it a little bit because sometimes that rope is hard to get through, and then just push it on down and secure it in there. So that just gives it a little bit of extra security, and you're not gonna notice it when you get it all done. You won't even see that part of it, okay? Thank you so much for sharing, y'all. I can't see all y'all's comments until I get the laptop up, but we're gonna keep going, and this won't take too long. But this gives it that nice nautical kind of feel to go with our wreath. Rhode Island. Awesome. You late to my party. That's all right. We really haven't gotten started yet. Not yet. All right. So just every so often, just stick one of these in there. You do have to kind of work them sometimes. But work them really hard. There we go. And this is Gorilla Glue, so it holds pretty well, but it's a thick rope, and it's kind of heavy, so I just want to make sure that it doesn't go anywhere. Anybody have big plans for this weekend? I did see something about the styrofoam balls and I went and looked. I used the 4.7 inch and I did not see those on Amazon. So I don't know. I didn't actually pull up your link, but I did go look. And they're not the same size that I use. But okay, look, my laptop's finally coming up, so now I can see y'all. Cincinnati. So just a little bit more. Let me set this back in the holder. I love the wireless glue gun, but you do have to stick it back on there every now and then to keep it hot. Taking the kids to the zoo this weekend. Awesome. I want to go to the zoo. It's in the ribbon section. It's in the ribbon section. Now I'm just gonna stick a couple of these. You're going to dinner Sunday to celebrate your birthday. Oh, happy birthday. So just kind of anchor these to the bottom. So we're at the edge, so I'm just gonna cut it off. Oh, I made it over here without my scissors. There we go. Anchor it one more time. And then you can go back around and anchor some more if you want. But it really shouldn't go anywhere. Oh, it's coming back up through. Hold on. There we go. Whew. Making me sweat, y'all. Oh, right there were my scissors. Why didn't y'all tell me? Shopping for a prom dress. Oh, I miss those days. All right. And then I'm just going to secure that to the bottom. And there we go, y'all. There's our center. How cool is that? All right, so I'm gonna set that to the side. We're gonna get started on our flower while that dries. So I left one zip tie if y'all hadn't seen. If y'all have not, if there's anybody on here who has not seen the boards, I generally use for the flowers, I use zip ties. So you're gonna put the flat end up to your ceiling and you're gonna go in one hole and then bring it up through the next, okay? Depending on what petal you use, you either leave it like that or you go ahead and zip it. I'm just doing a basic sunflower petal, so I'm just gonna zip it. So all of our zip ties are in. I've got my mesh cut. We can just wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, this out. So I'm gonna use blue and then the blue and cream and then the blue And then depending, I'll look and check and see what it's gonna look like at that point. And we may use these other 4, but I'm not really sure yet. Thank you for sharing, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put in the blue. So we'll just curve side down and we're just gonna do the basic sunflower petal, scrunch from one side to the other, just like that. Fold it up, kind of make sure they're both even, and then take them and zip tie. Y'all know my general rule, about one finger length like that, and that's where I zip tie them. So it is that simple, y'all. And I don't know. Oh, I'm so lost. I've been outside. I think I got oh, there they are. The sun zapped my energy. So we'll just cut these off as we go. Hello, hello. Thanks for watching. What's the name of the machine used to cut the mesh? It's an impulse sealer is what I use. The impulse sealer, 16-inch that I got from Amazon, but you really don't need the 16-inch. This mesh is fabric mesh. This is not your regular decomesh. This is fabric mesh. We are making a nautical sunflower. So we've got the blue and cream, and we've kind of got our nautical center, which is the braided rope. I use 5.5-inch zip ties that I get from Amazon. So I get like a pack of 1,000 for like, what is it, $7, $8? Why are you wanting to install? I don't know what she's... You have to brave up and do this. I have white, gray, black. Girl, get it done. This fabric, oh, I'm grabbing the wrong mesh, sorry. Came from Craft Outlet. Craft Outlet. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. It's called fabric mesh, yes. So it's mostly fabric. It does have a little bit of plastic in there, but it definitely frays less than the regular decomesh. I do not, because it is mostly plastic or mostly fabric. I mean, it's really not going to, the impulse sealer is not gonna seal fabric. So I don't use it. I did not use it on this. And it's gonna fray a little bit, but it really, fabric mesh really doesn't fray too badly. Do I like it better? No, not really. I mean, it is a lot nicer to work with. It's a lot softer on your hands. No, they each have their own place. Are they 10 by, yes, these pieces are 10 by 10. Yes, ma'am. I didn't think you did, but wanted to ask, yeah. 10 by 10, y'all. you go. That one wants to look wonky. Wonky, wonky. Yeah, I love this color. I like anything nautical. And, you know, being this close to Galveston, a lot of people decorate in the nautical theme. So, I love it. Hello from Kentucky. Awesome. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do the butterfly Monday night. If everything goes as planned. Monkey will be here this weekend, so he shouldn't be here Monday night, I believe. So I'm thinking Monday. What do y'all think about that? You wanna see the butterfly? How much does it cost to make one of these? Fabric mesh is a little more expensive than regular decomesh. So you can get a roll of decomesh for like $5. Fabric mesh, I think, generally runs like $7 to $8. So it is a little more expensive, but it holds up great. And I love the color. So it saturates more. You know, if you're using the thin blue or anything like that, or especially yellow or white, you might have to double up, but with the fabric mesh you don't. Hey, it can go outside. Yes, it's not paper mesh. I wouldn't put paper mesh outside, but fabric, yeah, definitely. I mean, I wouldn't put it like directly in the weather, but yeah, it'll hold up. I'm thinking sometime Monday night. Usually when I go live, I'll have to check with the other ladies and see. I know Isabel from Sparkles is going to do a live Monday as well, so I don't want to interfere with anybody else's lives either. So I'll check with everybody and see you know, who all's going live Monday, and then I'll figure out a time. Awesome. Thank you so much. She's not working today? Who's not working today? Hello, hello. Where can you buy a board? You can buy these boards from Unique in the Creek, from Amazon, from Trendy Tree and Craft Outlet. If you order from Unique in the Creek, you can go just on their Facebook page and hit the Shop Now button. It will take you directly to where you can purchase all the digital inserts, all the different boards. And then when you get to checkout, put in the discount code, all capitals, MONKEYS, and that will give you 10% off. So you can save some money and try these boards because they're awesome sauce. They really do make it easier. You know, it's you know, some people say it's a lazy way to make a flower wreath. I disagree. You know, for me, time is money. Why am I going to spend 3 hours making a flower on a wire frame when it can take me 30 minutes to make a wreath like this and it's still just as gorgeous? So, you know, and nothing against those. You want to make them on the wire, you know, go for it. It's just not my thing. I tried it. I did it once, cussed, and said never again. It's just, you know, we each all have our own way of doing things, and that's just the way it is. You need to order some boards. Girl, get it done. Do it, do it. Two more on the outside. Thank you for sharing. Thank you so much. They are. They're so easy and they're so fun, you know? And you don't even have to do flowers on them. I mean, if y'all saw the one, I just sold it actually, the Easter one that has the little bunny tails all the way across. That was on a Unique in the Creek flower board. So they're not just for flowers. How many rows of mesh? I didn't even use 2 whole rows, y'all. This is what I have left. All right, so now we're gonna go in with the cream and blue on this row, okay? Yeah. Exactly, you can't beat their lives on New Year's Eve. Isn't that pretty? Look how pretty that is. He's so pretty. Yeah, not even 1 roll, guys. And I can tell you, you definitely use all of that on a wire frame. This is 10-inch, 10 by 10. Go big or go home. That's my motto. But you can definitely do it, you know, 9 inches. You can cut it, you know, whatever length you want. It's just gonna give you a different petal size. Absolutely. See, now you know. That's why I'm here. That's why we all do lives. You know, those of us that do them, we love to share. We love to inspire. We love what we do. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here doing it in front of y'all in our own homes. Where you hear my, you know, dryer go off every now and then. My dogs bark, and, you know, we love what we do. Otherwise, we wouldn't do it. Unique in the Creek only sells the mesh on the Canadian side, so no. Yep, 1 petal per hole. What did I just say? 1 petal per hoe. You cannot wait to make your first flower tonight? Awesome. Well, send me a pic when you get it done. I want to see it. You're late to the party. Oh, I just did the wrong one. Y'all gonna let me put the wrong petal in there. Why am I switching colors? Just to add a different color. Just to make it pop. It's still the white and blue, or the white and cream is still fabric mesh. Still fabric mesh. Awesome. Get those boards, y'all. Play. If you want the mesh and the boards, either get it from Craft Outlet. Craft Outlet's probably the best way because you get free shipping over $69. But you can order from Trendy Tree as well and get all your mesh and boards in one place. Yeah, if you're in Canada, just do the Unique in the Creek. And you can get your mesh and stuff there. I thought it was only here that the northern dropped the R. Us Texans have a lazy dialect. Not that we're lazy, we just have a lazy dialect. I can say it right if I think about it, but I don't like to think. Taking care of a 2-month-old baby. Aww. Really good friends in Ohio that just had a baby, and I'm like, oh, I need to come get my baby fixed. And the evil laugh. I don't have an evil laugh. Just coming in, can I list the supplies? We have 1 16-inch large flower board from Unique in the Creek. We have 5.5-inch 18-pound zip ties that I got from Amazon. We have the dark blue fabric mesh cut at 10 by 10 that came from Craft Outlet. We have the cream and blue fabric mesh cut 10 by 10 from Craft Outlet. And we have our beautiful center that I just made. How's that? Hey, hey. It's an ornery laugh. Out a little bit. All right, we've got 1 more there. Why not start posting the materials you used in the tutorial? I could. My only thing with doing that is, and not that I have a problem with it, but people will, and I don't know how to say this without sounding hateful, because I'm not at all trying to be hateful. When people create things with you, you kind of have to go slower. So how do I say that nicely? So, I mean, you can always go back and watch a replay, but I feel like I need to go slower if y'all are making it with me. Does that sound right? Does that sound... But I most definitely can, especially for this. I mean, it's a simple flower fold. If y'all want me to do that, then yeah, let me know and I can start. Sometimes I just pop on live and don't even know. I have no game plan in my head. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna go live, So it's not always a plan. Like today, it was kind of a spur of the moment. I'm gonna go live and make a nautical sunflower. So all right, so now we're gonna go back to the solid blue and we're gonna put these on this section, which is section 4 of the board. Yeah, this is fabric mesh, so this is a little bit different, as most of it's fabric and not plastic. But it's definitely easier on the hand, y'all. It's so soft. It's not the hard plasticky stuff. Yeah, exactly. I need to go slower with this. If I do it this way, you can always, watch and pause and do over. And so it's just kind of, the perfect example was with the ladybug. I did that. We're going to all make it together. And, I think people were kind of getting frustrated. I'm going at one pace and they're still, a whole row back. And I don't ever want anybody to get frustrated. This is supposed to be fun. We're supposed to have fun, doing this. And if anybody's frustrated, then I don't like it. Exactly. I do. I'm kind of bipolar when it comes to wreathing. You never know what I'm, and it just takes one thing, one thing that, like this mesh, I was like, oh, perfect nautical sunflower. It's just, you never know what inspires different people to make different things. And I've got, oh my God, I'm so excited to start 4th of July because y'all know I love my red, white, and blue. So Easter is starting to go bye-bye. I still have a couple Easter wreaths available, but I'm excited to get that red, white, and blue out. You love my beautiful arms, my chunky arms. Thank you. So someone did comment on the post when I posted this, if it was available. So yes, if you are on here, this will be available to purchase right after I get done with it and take pictures. I will post it. So, and it's not so much, you can still see the cream through that blue too. So I like that. I like it, I like it. What size box do you ship these particular? I usually, and I just shipped, if y'all saw the bunny wreath, the bunny butt, it was on a Unique in the Creek. And I think it was a 22 by 22 by 4, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I mean, you really don't need big boxes to ship these in. Yeah, you can get fabric mesh in 21 inch and 10 inch. Now, like I said, it is a little more expensive. But it just gives you a different look than regular decomesh. Thank you for sharing. Y'all, I gotta grab my water, sorry. Working outside in the sun, and you know, there's nothing worse than being outside and working in the sun and then having a hot flash on top of that. It's like the worst, y'all. Use the dollar amount needed to make this, please. I didn't. The approximate dollar amount to make this. So you're looking at, y'all are gonna have to add it for me. You've got $8 in the board. Let's just say the mesh was $8 a piece, but you didn't use a whole roll. So let's just say $4. So we've got 8, 8, 4. You've maybe got $1 in zip ties. So 8, 4, 4, $1. Half a styrofoam ball is what, $2.50? And then maybe $2 in the braiding stuff. And that's it. Well, hello, Gary. We've been waiting for you. You have a grandson in the Navy. Awesome. So yeah, $22. So that's not bad. Now, you know, you do use decomesh. It's going to be a little bit cheaper, but maybe not, because you may have to double your petals, depending on what, oops, I forgot to cut these, depending on what mesh you use. All right, so we've got one more blue. You have to go. That's okay. It's all right. Thanks for popping in. It'll be on replay. I'll post it when we're done. So we're good. So from here, depending on which center, haha, I said it right, you're using, will depend if you're gonna add that extra, fill in the extra holes. So this center is not that big. So I am gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use those 4 extra pieces, and I already have it cut. You've been working outside? No, I've been working outside too. It's hot. It's hot, it's hot. On the butterfly, what kind of mesh did I use? No, it's just regular deco mesh. I found, you know, when I did the, when I was trying to recreate it to, you know, see how much supplies and that kind of stuff for the kit, I used that heavily fulled black. Big mistake, I don't like it. So definitely just the, you know, the light metallic is perfect, because it kind of gives it that flowy kind of look that I was looking for in the butterfly, like my first one. So I really didn't care for the second one, but, you know, I basically just did it to see what supplies were going to be needed for the kits. So two more. About how long do you think it will take to get all the supplies in if we order everything from Trendy Tree? I've never ordered from Trendy Tree. I know I order from Craft Outlet, and usually when I order from Craft Outlet, I have it the next day. When I order from the Wreath shop, even though we're both right here in Texas, it takes 3 to 5 days. So I've never ordered from Trendy Tree, so I can't help you with that. Sorry. You're in oh, you're replying to somebody else. About a week in from Trendy Tree. Do you have a live or tutorial on the butterfly? Not yet. I was just talking about that. I'm thinking Monday, but I'm gonna get with the other girls and see what their lives are planned like next week, because I don't want to interfere with anybody else's. So I'll check with them today, and we'll figure it out. I'll post it. All right, so there we go. And that's perfect. What do y'all think? Is that not pretty? You love Trendy Tree? When you order from Craft Outlets, usually a week. I get mine next day, usually. The wreath is still floating and the color looks great, y'all. It's amazing. You know, we catch a few snakes here and there. But, and then, yeah, so this fabric, I mean, it's still gonna fray, but just cut them, y'all. That's all you need to do. So we're just gonna glue this right down on top. Make sure your petals are laying the way you want them to lay. I know, I love the Senna too. So it cleans the, no. I guess it catches critters. Let me put another one in here just in case. It catches critters. All right, so we're just gonna put some right on top of this mesh. And then I'm definitely gonna give a lot of glue on there, and then we're just gonna stick it. Make sure we line it up where we want it, and then hold it down. You can't find the cream and blue fabric mesh? Butterfly kits are still going out. They've been going out every day since Monday. But it you know, with working on orders and, you know, doing the kits and, you know, trying to keep my house in order. I know, I love that crackle sound. I mean, it takes some time, but y'all just be patient with me. They are all going out. You know, I do all this by myself. So, you know, invoice, packing, ordering, cutting, drilling, all that I do by myself. So bear with me, give me some time. They will all go out, but they have been shipping out since Monday. I promise. Easy breezy on the board, absolutely. Yeah, it was quick. I mean, if I hadn't been talking, it would have taken 30 minutes. Yeah, you can. You can take, and I think I showed that the last time. If you have those floral pens. Let's see. So here's the bag of floral pens. You can just take, and they're just kind of a square head. If y'all haven't seen those before. I want to make sure that's, uh-oh, I'm glued to the mat, y'all. Let me, oh, there we go. Okay. Oh my goodness. That's all right. All right. So yeah, you can stick these right in there, especially while your glue's still wet, and that gives it added protection as well. Just like that. there you go. Awesome, thanks for watching. Oh, paper clip, yeah, that's a great idea. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, we can bring y'all up. Get this out of our way. I'll just put it over here. So there you go. Simple, easy. How pretty is that, y'all? Is that not pretty? I love it. How do I hang them? I've got an extra board right here. So this is the flower board. So at the top, you'll see the 2 extra holes. You just take you can use twine, ribbon, whatever, but I usually just take a pipe cleaner, run it right through there, zip it, just like that, and that's your hanging. That's what it hangs on. I do not sell just supplies, just the kids. That pink looks great in that pink. The pink wreath behind me. Yeah, that's a custom order going in a little girl's room, but she wants the name on it now. So I'm still trying to figure out that part. So that's what I'm working on. All right, so the wireframe, y'all, that took what, maybe 30 minutes if I wasn't yapping. Wireframe. I'll bring y'all back down. I've got glue on my mat. Trying to get it off real quick. Go back down. Man, that was a lot of glue, y'all. Oh well, I'll try to work around it here. Oh well. All right, so I'm going to just cut. I'm just gonna do one 10 by 10, just so y'all can get a rough idea. All right, so what you're gonna need is you're gonna need your metal frame. Now, obviously this one is bigger than what we would normally do, but I didn't have a smaller one to show y'all. So you're gonna take your grid and you're gonna just kind of trace. Obviously that's not working, but just kind of trace your center. And then you have to cut it out. Can I see that? I can't even see that. Well, my other markers outside. Let's see if this one will show up. Yeah, this is a lot of work. And I'm not even gonna really do all of that. So what you're gonna do from there is you're gonna have to zip tie I'm gonna use black so y'all can really see it. Then you're gonna have to zip tie the grid to the frame. just like that. This plastic canvas, it doesn't say, it's one piece. It's 13 by 22. I would say like $3, $3 or $4 maybe. So then you have to zip tie your grid to the frame. All the way around, okay? Then you have to get your chenille stem, and you have to start on your brackets, because if you don't attach it to your bracket, it's gonna wobble everywhere. So now it has been a while since I've done this, so bear with me. So you're gonna wrap it around the two, just like that, okay? Then you're gonna take your petal, and I'm just gonna do a simple, we'll just do the Dean Michael fold. And scrunch from one side to the other. That's a horrible petal. For your sides, and then you've got to attach it to your metal frame, and see how wobbly that is. Then you have to go underneath to prevent it from wobbling so much. You have to flip it over and attach it, and just kind of and do it again, okay? Does that make sense? Everybody still with me? So then you have to do, you know, probably 5 petals, 4 or 5, always attaching to the grid to make sure it's not floppy. And then you have to go inside your grid and do it again. And I'm just gonna obviously this isn't a petal I would use, but I'm just showing y'all real quick. So you have all these chenille stems on the back all the way around, depending on how many rows, and then you have to come in and you have to fish your pipe cleaners up through your mesh. Kind of do it again. And you're gonna have to put probably more than one petal on each. So you kind of layer them, and then do the same thing and bring it down through the grid. Just like that. And you're gonna have to keep going all the way until, and then you gotta glue your center. So it's, y'all, it's, I mean, I did it once, and I will say I will never do it again. So, you know, it's, you know, and somebody commented earlier, I mean, and that's just, yeah, I can't even keep going, y'all. But somebody commented earlier why I would sell, you know, a wreath on a Unique in the Creek board, because I'm not giving my customers the quality that they're used to getting, and that's just not true. You know, the boards are 100% plastic. They're 100% recyclable plastic. They're easy to use. They're waterproof. You know, for flowers, it's a no-brainer for a wreath. You know, I like my wreaths big, and even though I do make some, and it just sold on the Unique in the Creek board, you know, I use it all. I'm not exclusive to anything. except when it comes for flowers. When it comes to the flowers, I'm always, always, always going to use a Unique in the Creek board. It's a no-brainer. So, you know, I'm not giving my customers a cheaper product by any means. If I thought I would, I would never do it. I guess I'm kind of rambling and my brain's going faster than my tongue can work, but exactly, do what you want. If you want to make your flowers on a wire frame, by all means, go ahead and waste your time. No, I'm kidding. But honestly, it's everybody's preference. You know, I do so many things. I work on grapevine. I work on evergreens. I don't put all my eggs in one basket. If I want a big ash wreath, I'm going to make a big ash wreath on a work form. It's that simple. So, you know, if I'm going to do a flower, whatever I want, I'm going to do what I want. All right. So any questions? And that's just, yeah. I'll go throw it in the pool. But honestly, I mean, these boards are so, I mean, they're amazing. Amazing. They're not cheap by any means. It's a quality product, and I've got it hanging on my own door. So, there it is. And then I just went on a little rant there for a minute. All right, so there it is. How pretty is that? That is our nautical sunflower with our center. Ha, I said it right. So very easy, 10 by 10. Center was made using the braid that you can find at Hobby Lobby in the ribbon section. Yeah, well, I'm not really, I guess I don't ever really feel the need to explain why I do what I do, but I'm trying to educate, if that makes sense. Because, you know, in the end, I'm going to do what I want to do. Can you show that again? Can I show what again? How wide is the flower? Let's see. Oops, I just moved the camera. Sorry. It is 26.5 inches. 26.5 inches. I love it, y'all. I love it, I love it. Please what? Thank you so much. You feel they sell faster using the boards? You know, everybody's got their, you know, their own. I mean, these sell just as quick as my big ass wreaths. So, you know, it's all what people want. And yeah, I showed the basics. I'm not going to sit here and do a whole wreath on this wire frame. Number one, I don't have the right size frame to do it. Number two, I'm just not going to waste my time. I just wanted to try to show y'all the big difference, you know, between doing the flowers on the metal frame, which is totally fine. If that's what you want to do, you do you. And then doing them on the Unique in the Creek board, because that's what I want to do. What did I get from Hobby Lobby? Oh, the rope. Is that what you're talking about? The braided rope? I got this from Hobby Lobby. Absolutely. I mean, I use the wire work forms. The owl right there is on a wire frame. So they each have their own purposes. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not exclusive to anybody but my husband. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Can we see the pink flower? Do I have a pink flower? What pink flower? I don't think I have. Are you talking this one? This is the owl wreath. This is the custom order. The owl's not attached yet because she wants the name added. Is that the pink one isn't that pretty? So this is on a wire frame. We got the big Texas-sized wreath right there. Is that not pretty? And then I've got an order for another one after I posted this one. So yeah, I love it. Very simple, very girly. Girly. I'm not a girly person, but that one was fun to make. All right, any questions? Questions? Where did I get that? The owl came from Hobby Lobby, y'all. And I just went yesterday and bought the others, so don't go to mine. Yeah, Lori has one of my big Texas wreaths. How did I attach the rope? I just hot glued it. Do I have an extra? I mean, obviously it wasn't this size, but I just start in the middle. Oi. And then just bring it around using the hot glue, just like that. And then every once in a while, I use the floral pins down in the creases to kind of hold it to the ball as well. So you're not just depending on the glue, because it is a pretty heavy, thick rope. Is there a video? No, I didn't do the owl live. I didn't. I can do my next one live if y'all want to see it, because I've got an order for another one. Maybe not too, no, probably not. Maybe. I'll have to cut it. I'll cut it and I'll see if you'd be able to get, because I think you needed 20, you need 16, 17, 18. I think you need 24 of the blue. If I cut it, if you know what, if you cut these 9 by 9, you could probably do 2. Or reverse the colors. There you go. So yes, you could definitely use this as your main and this as your other color. What am I trying to say? Primary, secondary colors. And so yeah, just swap them, and then yeah, you could definitely get 2 wreaths out of that. Also, I wouldn't have even thought of that, Lori. You're so smart. Exactly. Do it on the other. All right, I'm out of here. I need to go drill some holes in some butterfly boards. I had to give my hands a break though, y'all. They was starting to stay in place as the drill, the cutter, whatever you call the jigsaw. So I kind of had to give my hands a break. So I'm gonna go back out and finish those, get the holes drilled in them, and get the next batch out. How awesome is that? When am I doing the bee? The bee will probably, I'm going to do the butterfly next week. Like I said, I'll check with Isabel and Lori on their schedules for their lives. So I'm going to shoot for Monday or Wednesday next week to do the butterfly. And then the bee will be probably the week after. That way, you know, as I'm creating, I'm always, you don't have time to think, like you just do. And then I'm like, oh, I should have wrote that down as I did it. So, you know, it's one of those, I got to make another. So yeah, definitely butterfly next week, and then bee the week after that. And then who knows? Who knows? Who knows? All right, I'm out of here. Y'all have a great day. Where do you order the butterfly board? It's pinned at the top of my page under kits. It's all right there. If you just want the butterfly board, then in the thread, just put butterfly board, however many you want, 1, 2, whatever. And then give me your email and your zip code. Owl, please. You want me to do the owl on a live? I can do that. Yeah, the butterfly is the same. The butterfly board is the same as the flower board, but it's modified. So I hack it up, I put more holes in it, and so it's a modified flower board. Okay, any other questions? Going. Have a great day, y'all. Bye.